Hey guys, happy Thursday. Good afternoon. I am so excited to be here with you guys on today. I am broadcasting live from my new office. I'm so excited. I love it. My first day here. It feels so good. It feels so fresh. And so I'm excited to be on with you guys today to talk about how to turn your credit into wealth. Do me a favor. Go ahead and take a moment and share the broadcast. Let somebody know that we are on today. I want to show people, I want to show you guys how you can use the power of credit to really build generational wealth. Let me tell you guys, I started in the credit industry a couple years ago. And when I tell you, I had no idea we will be able to accomplish and do what it is that we have accomplished to do. I had no idea that I would literally change my family, my life, my husband's life, my children's life just by utilizing the power of credit. And I'm here to tell you guys it is possible. Some people out there are saying to themselves, you know what? I absolutely don't know what to do with the leverage that I have. I absolutely don't know what to do with building generational wealth. I don't know what to do with anything. I don't even know where to start. And so if that is you, I'm so excited. Do me a favor, take a moment and share the broadcast. Let somebody know we're on. Thank you guys so very much. I love it. It's beautiful. I'm in a new place of focus. I'm really ready to dive in and hit billionaire status, and it's upon me. So listen, get your papers, your notebooks. I really want to teach you guys today. One of the things that I'm always getting from people is I don't have bad credit. It's just I don't know what to do with my good credit, right? So I was in a place for years where we were helping people, and we're still helping people restore bad credit. We're still helping people regain their financial leverage where they will be able to use their credit to really change their perspective of life. I have a lot of business owners, a lot of entrepreneurs, those people who really want to tune in and build their brands, but they don't have the money. They want to get new houses, but they don't have the money. They need new ways to invest, but they don't have the money. And so one of the things I understand, y'all, this is credit is money you don't have. And I understand this, y'all. I understand the power of patience. I'm understanding now, like never before, that you have to have patience when you are building your credit. You have to have patience when you are building your financial portfolio. Most people will work a 9-to-5 job. They will be settled making the same amount of money yearly, annually, whatever. But when it's time to get something else or something new, we want it like in 5 seconds, like a microwave thing, right? But I'm noticing when you are building your credit, when you are building your financial portfolio, when you are putting yourself, your family, your business in the position that it needs to be to obtain funding, to get the capital that you need, to increase your income, to 10x your life, I understand that you have to be patient. And so one of the things that I want to talk to you guys about today is some of the ways that you can take your credit to build wealth. Okay. And when I say build wealth, I'm not just talking about millions and billions of dollars. Wealth is categorized and can be defined as increasing your income portfolio. It is a way to get wealth building assets. It is a way for you to step in and say, you know what? I need to do this. I need to put myself in a position to increase my income. Most of the time, we always hear people saying, give me a budget. How can I budget? But nobody really understands the power of increasing your income. And so I want to share my screen with you guys today because this is some ways that we have been able to utilize, and we've taught other people how to utilize credit to build generational wealth. I hope you guys can see that okay. And if you have your pen and paper, please go ahead and write this down because I'm telling you this right now. How you do one thing is how you do everything. If you do it right the first time, if you get committed the first time, if you say yes the first time, you will make it all the way to the end of success. Most people, and I'm just going to say who may not even be watching this, but maybe people who are going to catch the replay, most people don't have good credit right now, right? Most people are looking for ways to get over having bad credit, and they want to find out what they can do to get what they need to get right now with bad credit, right? Now, can we just say this? All we got to do is increase our credit. That's all we got to do is increase it. All we got to do is learn the process. All we got to do is say yes and submit to the process. All we got to do is put ourselves in a position to win, okay? And so this is how you literally, some of the ways, not all of the ways, This is how credit has been able to help us. Now, most of you guys who are on here, you are a part of a huge family, all right? You are a part of a huge family, and you may be the one that has the mindset to say, you know what, we need to increase our family's portfolio. My family should not be in a place where they're lacking. If I'm getting this type of information right here, you may be that 21st century wealth builder. And shouts out to my On the Road to Financial Freedom family. I'm broadcasting live in our private group right now as well. But listen to this. You may be the generational wealth builder in your family. One of the ways that you can utilize the power of your excellent credit is by trade lines. Okay? Trade lines. Trade lines is classified in the credit industry as piggybacking. All right? Where you are piggybacking off somebody else's good credit to increase your credit. Okay? Now, number one, this is what we do. We offer trade lines to our clients, but I'm also going to show you guys how you can offer trade lines to your friends and your family. That's one of the ways you turn credit into cash. That's one of the ways you turn credit into wealth. You only need one person with good credit, one person whose utilization is under 25, 15%, one person with perfect credit history, one person with one credit card. Listen to me. What all you need to do is find that one person. If you don't have that one person, you need to contact me, inbox me today. But if you are that person, and it's you that have the good credit, it's you that have the good credit utilization, it's you that has the no late payments, no missed payments. If that's you, you want to get a pen and paper. I'm going to show you how you can literally make up to $5,000 every 6 months by utilizing your perfect credit. So this is what you need to do. You need to find out who in your family, friends or family, who don't have any credit history. Okay. Trade lines help credit history. All right. Banks and lenders are not no longer going by just your credit score. Y'all need to share this. Credit card companies and lenders and banks are no longer just going by the score. They are going off the report. All right. The report, the funding. They're going by the evidence that you know what to do with what you have in the past. They're going by the history. All right. So let's say you are someone that has a great, not credit score. Hear this, a credit card that's in good standing. Piggybacking is you using that credit card that's in good standing history to increase yourself or somebody else's credit score. Watch this. Let's just say I have an American Express, right? My American Express is no preset limit, meaning I don't have a limit on how much I can spend. Most people get credit cards, they have to have a limit, a $5,000 limit, a $10,000, a $1,200, a $1,500. Let's just say I've had this American Express card for 10 years. All right. Let's say I've been using this credit card every single year. It's not like I've let it go into default where I let that credit card close. No, I've been using it every single month, right? I have good history on the credit card. I've never been late. Currently, the utilization on the credit card is below 20% utilization. I really like to say 10 to 15% now. I know what people say 30%, but that's really getting old. 10 to 20% utilization. Let's say I got that. Let's say I got about 10 years of history on this credit card. And let's just say I have a brother. I have a brother who absolutely, y'all text me, write me, let me know I'm still live because I've been experiencing some internet issues since it's like my first time connecting from this Wi-Fi. So make sure y'all drop me some comments so I can make sure y'all see me. So let's just say I have a brother, all right? And my brother, thank you so much. And my brother has no credit utilization. He has no credit history, all right? My brother needs credit history to build his score. He may have a couple collections and charge-offs and repos, but 30% of his credit is credit utilization. Watch this. If I add him on to my credit card as a trade line, watch this. I thank you guys so much. I add him on as a trade line to my credit, right? He's going to get 10 years of history just from my credit card. So watch this. When the credit bureaus recycle him next month, they got a new credit card with 10 years of history. Watch this. Every credit card company report to the credit bureaus every single month. It is 12 months in a year. If you do 12 months in a year times 10, look how many months is going to be reporting great history to his credit. That's a lot of months. That's a lot of years. And his credit report is going to get a huge increase. Watch this. So I tell him, hey, you know what? I got a good credit card. I don't give you access to the credit card. You don't get the credit card. You get the history. You get to benefit off what I built. That's what trade lines is for. It's called piggybacking. Now, if you got the excellent credit and you got a friend in your family, or you have a friend in your circle, you got a family member, whoever is around you, this is what you do. You tell them, I'm going to charge you $500 to get on my credit for 3 to 4 months. You looking to buy a house? Okay, 3 to 4 months. It looks like you need some credit increase. You don't have enough history. Banks go by history. Credit card companies and lenders go by history. All you need is one person. All you need is one person. So I say, okay, $500. I got 4 people in my circle right now. 4 people who needs my history. All right. Right now, that's $2,000 I just made in 1 month. Every 3 months, I get more people and I keep doing it. So now I'm generating a new income off of my credit. Listen to this. That's what you got to do. You got to start looking at yourself as being, let me just take this off real quick. You got to start looking at yourself as being the one that's going to get the information, put yourself in a position, and turn your credit into wealth. I don't care how many people say they got good credit. If good credit is not increasing their income, if good credit is not giving them income producing assets, then you just got good credit. If good credit is not letting you travel the world for free, do what you want to do, have time freedom, then you just got good credit. And good credit ain't nothing to I'm back. So I just showed you guys a way to turn credit into wealth. All right, share this broadcast. So let me ask you something. How many people on your Facebook friends list right now? But first, you got to get the good credit, right? First, you got to get the good credit. And first, you got to get the good credit card. Now, let me tell you this. It's some stipulations with this. I just gave y'all a snippet. Certain credit cards matter. Certain credit limits matter. Certain credit ages matter. So don't go and post a status to say who got bad credit real fast because you'll mess somebody's credit up. I just want to give you a foundation of what we teach and the mentorship, how to take your excellent credit and build wealth from it. Because let me tell you this, if you get a list of 20 people and you got 3 different credit cards, every 3 months you are making about $5,000 to $10,000 every 3 months doing nothing, just by letting people piggyback off your good credit. They don't get a credit card, they don't get. All right, guys, I tell you the truth. Okay, they don't get your credit, they don't get your information, they just get the benefit. All right, parents, if you're on here, your children, I posted my son in my stories. By the time my son is 18 years old, his credit gonna be like an 800. All right. We started him off at 12 years old. The youngest you can start putting your children on trade lines and piggybacking them off of your credit is 12 years old. If you're on here today, all you need is one good standing credit card. You don't even need good credit scores. It's a lot of people who got good standing credit cards right now. Your utilization is under 20%. You don't have any miss or late payments. I would take that one credit card and I will put my children on there as authorized users. All right. Understand this. How you do one thing is how you do everything. This is another way you could turn credit to wealth. How? Because when your children get 18 and you started buying assets, your children can be your number one investors. They can be your number one investors. So now you ain't even got to leverage banks' money. Your children has the buying power to get their own funding, right? Because now they got good credit. And guess what's going to happen? They your new investors. So, number 2, write this down. Can y'all hear me, see me? Y'all tell me. Can y'all hear me and see me? Y'all tell me, all right? Take a moment and share the broadcast. Let somebody know we're on how to turn credit into wealth. Let me see. Can everybody hear me okay? Yes, awesome. Thank you. All right, Shakita said her daughter is 8. Capital One let her put her on her credit card. Awesome. Capital One will let you put them on your credit card. That's great, but you can't see a credit score generated until they turn 13. No credit monitoring system like Experian, Credit Karma, they're not going to show a credit score for an 8-year-old. They have to be at least 13 years old. So that's why I said you got to be 13 to actually see the score. But absolutely. Awesome. So let's go to number 2, how to turn credit to wealth. Real estate. Real estate is one of the fastest income producing ways to build generational wealth. All right. It is real estate. Now, for some of you who are on here today, you may be saying to yourself, I already got a house. I live in my house. That's fine. But guess what? Real estate and leveraging credit is a way to buy properties. Buy properties, invest in properties, whether they're multifamily properties, which are duplexes, triplexes, apartment buildings, or where you're living in one, you're renting out the other, right? Or you're doing what's called fix and flips. When you are using your credit, you're leveraging your credit to go to the bank or get a no preset limit credit card where you're able to buy a $25,000 property, a $30,000 property, and you're able to renovate it and quickly sell it, quickly flip it, pay the credit card back off and keep the rest. That's an investment. Or whether it's a long-term real estate asset where you are buying houses and apartments and condos and properties and Airbnbs, and you are longevity building that thing out, and you only use and leverage your credit one time. So understand this, y'all. Credit right now to me is everything. If you're sitting at home and you ain't got no money, you need to be investing all of your time, all of your resources into restoring your credit. Real estate is one of the fastest producing ways to build generational wealth, and it's multiple ways to do it. You don't even have to have the knowledge. You don't even have the resources. All you need is a person who's in that industry, and you become the investor. That person becomes the manager, and you say, hey, I have access to this capital. I don't have time. I don't want to get into it. I don't even want to learn it. But what I can do is give you the capital. You flip it for me. That manager is going to take your leverage, and now you all become a partner, and you all create a partnership, and they're going to start flipping your money, right? That's another way how to turn credit to wealth. What do I mean? Okay, we had a client, and y'all hear me talk about her all the time. I talk about this client all the time. This client came to us. Her credit was like a 400, 450. She never really utilized credit, honestly. I think her family, her mom or dad, somebody had messed up her credit when she was young. So she never knew she can restore it. She just lived with it. She was like 40, 50 years old. But we started working on her credit. We was able to increase her credit scores to the place that she was able to go into her bank. She was able to go into the bank and get a loan. Now, the loan that she got, she saw a property. Well, she knew like a real estate investor who had some properties. She went into the bank. She got the loan, right? She used the bank's money. Watch this. She went in. The lady worked at KFC. The lady didn't even have no big savings account, but she had excellent credit. She had the proper credit report because we added her on trade lines, and trade lines gave her the ability that her credit report looked like she had good history. All right. She went into the bank. They pulled her credit. They gave her a $40,000 check. She left out the bank, cashed the check. She went and bought the property, like 25,000, something like that. She took about $5,000 to $10,000 and she renovated the property. Her partner put the property for sale. In 30 days, the property had sold and the market value increased. So she got about $22,000 more than the sale price and what the property was for or sold for. She went back to the bank. She paid them, y'all, because it was within 6 months. She paid 0% interest, 0% APR. She paid them their money back, right? She banked the rest, all because she had excellent credit. Real estate is one of the fastest growing ways to build generational wealth. So understand this. Again, how you do one thing is how you do everything. Put yourself in that position to say, you know what? I got to get with a group of people. My circle right now is everything. We all need to be in a position where if you don't have the money, I got the capital. You may have the idea, I may have the capital. Or better yet, you may have the capital, I may just have the idea. We can all still win. It's all about who's in your circle. It's all about you all coming together and turning your credit into wealth. Building generational wealth and assets is all you need to be thinking about right now, plus God. Okay. Nobody right now living in today has no excuse not to be without money. All right. So here's the next thing. Number 3, business. One of the ways, y'all, you can build wealth, hear me, is by having the proper leverage to build a thriving business. Most people are starting businesses off poor. You are starting your business off in lack. You don't have the sorry. Okay. You don't have the proper okay. You don't have the proper funding. I don't know why this is doing this. Hold on, y'all. There we go. Great. Matter of fact, let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb, y'all, because people call me every day, all day. Hold on one second, y'all. Bam. There we go. Awesome. I got my phone up here, y'all. So I bring my green light and my stand tomorrow, but I was just trying to improvise today. So listen, you gotta get with a circle of people who are literally ready to take it to the next level. Let's see. I need to turn my video back on so y'all can see my wall. Okay, great. There we go. Awesome. All right. So you got to get in a position, put yourself in a place where you are surrounded by people, all right? Surrounded by people with the intention to build, all right? The intention to build. So here it is. Number 3, business. Most people are starting businesses poor. You are starting you got a great vision. You got a good vision. I'm talking about you got a vision that can build your business is already worth $1 million and it ain't even started yet. But you don't have the proper capital to ensure that business starts correctly. What do I mean? Okay, we're in the rental car industry, right? Most people know we live in Orlando, Florida, and we started a couple of months in the rental car industry. So we had to leverage our credit to buy our vehicles. All right. So understand this. If we jump into the car industry with no money, no credit, no leverage, how can we really be in the car industry? Some of you guys, your brand can't go to the next level because you ain't got no money. You don't have any money to do a good photo shoot, to get a good website, to hire a good business team, to expand, to get the products, to get the services needed. Whatever it is, one of the ways you can leverage your credit is by it and build wealth is through a thriving business. So hear this. Some people don't have access to business credit. You can't get nothing in your business name because your personal is so messed up, or you haven't been taught how to utilize business credit. So one of the ways that I show people how to get business funding is their business name, and how you can get up to $50,000 to $60,000 in the same second is by utilizing business credit. And this is what you do. Last week I was at someone's house. I'm not gonna say who it was, but we were able to get him. I think he got like a $25,000 card, a $20,000 card, and an Amex card, no preset limit, business goal. Okay, so what does this mean to him? He can do whatever he wants with the Amex business goal business card because it's a no preset limit, meaning he can go, and if he calls, say, I'm trying to go and buy this Range Rover. I'm about to enter the car rental industry. I need to buy this Lamborghini truck. They want $25,000 down. I want to use my card. He don't have a preset limit. So he's able to swipe the card, drive off the lot, and go make that money back in probably a month. Listen to me, because he had the position. Some of you all just need the right position. You're not in the right position. And so you're trying to penny and scratch stuff to make it work. And yes, I trust God. I believe in the Almighty God. But faith without works is dead. Y'all, it is people who are making millions of dollars in their business right now. And how they did. They leverage credit. So one of the ways you can build wealth through credit is a business. You need the proper money. You want to start franchising? Like my goal next year, 2022, I want to buy a franchise. I started last year before the pandemic. We started looking at different franchise opportunities. We flew into Atlanta and met with the owner of a franchise. I want a franchise. But guess what? I got to be willing to come to the table with about $200,000. So I don't have that in cash. And if I got it, well, let me take that back. I don't have that in cash that I want to spend, because real wealthy people don't spend their own money. They spend the bank's money, which leads me to this. Some of y'all got to stop using your debit cards. Watch this. If you got credit cards, use your credit card for everything. This is how it works, though. This is how it works. Credit card companies, no, you may have gotten approved for a $2,000 limit, and you like, man, it's just $2,000. That $2,000 limit is just $2,000 limits today. It can be a $40,000 limit in 6 months with patience. Watch this. A credit card company looks at how much and how well you're spending and utilizing the card. So if you pay rent or you pay mortgage, start paying it with your credit card. Put the cash in the bank. So by your next due date, you already got the cash to pay the bill off. You just wanted to use your credit card to leverage, number one, the credit. Number two, the points. Because if you got great credit cards like those on my lenders list, they show you what the reward points are. You can get 3 times back for every dollar. And if you pay about $3,000-$4,000 a month, just think about how much money you'll get back in reward points that you're able to shop for free, fly for free, get groceries for free. But it's not that you're using the credit card and you just spending the money. No, you putting the money to the side. So when it's time for the credit card bill to be due, you got the money to pay. You do that, y'all, 3 to 6 months consecutively. I'm telling y'all, you could call in and get an increase and they're going to give it to you. So it's not about how you start. It's about how well you're managing what you have. All right. So that was business. Shakila, go to my website, love. Get the lenders list. The lenders list has over 100 different credit cards. It has the data points. The data points are what's called when you want to know what's the required credit score to get approved, how much you got to put down in the income limit, because sometimes, y'all, we don't get approved because we put in the wrong stuff. So on my lenders list, I got a whole 3, 4, 5 pages of nothing but personal credit cards, business credit cards, and their data points. I even have on there what credit lender they pull from, because sometimes we can have a good credit score on our TransUnion, but our Experian and our Equifax jacked up. Well, that's fine. If you get the lenders list and you go down a list and you look at credit card companies that companies only pull from Equifax, because your Equifax is really good. You just apply for those credit cards and work on the other two bureaus. That's why you got to get in the circle. Y'all got to get in the circle. I'm in the circle. Come on. I'm in the circle. So, number 4, the next way you can build wealth through credit is assets. Assets. Income producing assets. All right. Assets build generational wealth. Assets build generational wealth. Hear this. Credit is used not for leisure. Not for leisure. Some people will let credit get them in debt. Have your family ever taught you, you know what, you don't need to use credit because credit is a bad thing? Why do you think they don't teach credit in school? They feel like credit is a bad thing. They're using old paradigm principles, trying to teach financial education to children, all principles that don't work. You know how many teachers got bad credit? How many teachers are living paycheck to paycheck? And these are teachers that are teaching our children. So hear this, credit is one of the greatest things you can have if you use it correctly. Number 4 is assets. Credit can get you income producing assets. Assets are ways to build passive pay. Most of the society lives on earned income. Earned income is income that you have to work to get paid. If you don't work, you don't eat. Y'all heard that? If you go to the job and you clock out at 6 o'clock, if you don't have any passive paying assets, you will stop making money at 4 o'clock. So assets are what things that will build and give you passive pay. Like, let me tell you about another industry, the rental car industry. I love it. Our vehicles are not vehicles for leisure. We was test driving yesterday a G-Wagon, a Mercedes G-Wagon. I loved it. Let me tell you why. Because it wasn't a liability. To some people, they want to drive nice things and live in nice places as a liability. It's not bringing them any type of money. We're in the rental car business. We're in the industry. So anything that I'm getting, it's an asset. So let me go over here because I'm going to show y'all something real fast. I want to show y'all something real fast. Thank you so much. Y'all share the broadcast. Thank you so much. I want to show y'all this real fast. Let's see. Hold on one second. Let's see how I'm going to do this. No audio. Y'all didn't hear it? Wow. So y'all didn't hear what I said? Y'all didn't hear nothing that I said? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I bet my husband tried to call me 1,000 times and my phone is on silent. Oh my goodness. Okay, y'all, let me go through it again. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, let me see. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, babe. I turned my phone on do not disturb. Okay, so I gotta start over. No, I had it on loud. I don't know why y'all didn't hear me. Okay. Y'all still can't hear? Can y'all hear me now? Somebody said they can hear me now. Thank you, Miss Sharon. God bless you. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go back through it. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Let me find out what's going on. I need y'all to hear this. This is some good information I just dropped. Let's see what's going on. Hold on one second. Oh. Okay, let's see. Okay, can y'all hear me now? Y'all tell me if y'all can hear me now. Let's see. Y'all tell me if y'all can hear me now. Yes? Y'all can hear me? Awesome. Okay. Let's start over. So, y'all, this is so funny. I'm telling y'all, this is so funny. Let me do this over because I gotta do it like I gotta write it like that. I'm telling y'all. Hold on, y'all. This is so funny. Okay. I need my little y'all, I love my wall. My whole wall is a whiteboard. And if y'all know me, y'all know I love to write when I'm doing illustrations. So this is what I love to do. Okay. Let me find out. Can y'all hear me now? Yes. Big shout out to y'all. Okay. Okay. This is so funny. Okay. So this is what I was telling y'all. One of the ways that we've been able to turn credit into wealth is different industries. So assets. Number 4 was assets. How to build income producing activities. So let me do this, y'all. Let me do this. Cedric, I'm gonna send you an invite to come on and work the comments for me. Okay, Cedric Anderson, check your email. Hold on one second, y'all. Cedric, I'm going to send you an invite to come in and work the comments for me, babe. Check your email for me. Oh my goodness, this is so funny. I got to go through this all again. Okay, so one of the ways we've been able to leverage credit and turn it into wealth is by income producing activities, all right? Income producing activities. One of the ways that most of you guys know, we're in the car rental industry. We moved to Orlando about a year ago before the pandemic, and we started researching what was what was popular, the popular thriving industry in our city. Many of you guys are living in places in your cities where there are new thriving industries. And to really increase and build wealth, you have to increase and build your income. Everybody talks about budgeting, and I love budgeting. I'm an advocate for budget. I need to budget. I got a budget this week, but I like to find ways to increase my income, because sometimes when you keep budgeting, you're lowering and you're limiting your lifestyle. And so limiting your lifestyle don't build wealth, because most wealthy people, they have time freedom, they're excited about life, they're doing what they love to do. All right, let me let my husband work these comments for me. Okay, babe, can you see them? Can you work them for me? Awesome. And so most people are so driven about budgeting that they don't know how to increase their income portfolio. So we talked about real estate. Real estate is being one of the ways, and I'm gonna have my friend Mr. Isaac Grace hop on and really teach and show us about how to increase our financial portfolios. But through real estate. But one of the ways we've been able to do it and turn our credit into cash and wealth is by cars. So let's just say, for instance, if you are a business owner and you say, you know what, I want to partner with you guys. I really want to buy a vehicle, send it down to you guys, and I want you guys to work my vehicle in your business. So we're looking for partners to do like a 70-30 split, where we are managing and getting vehicles in. But let's just say, we started off with the slingshot. My husband found a slingshot because we noticed in Orlando, it's two industries that thrive in Orlando. It's the Airbnb industry and it's the car rental industry, because most people travel down here for leisure, and they like to come and drive around in the town and whatever. And so they like to be a slingshot. We said, you know what, let's get a slingshot. So my husband went to Navy Federal, because understand this, your relationship with the bank is everything. Most of you guys are banking with banks that will not give you money. We only bank with banks that's going to give money when we need it to be, who's going to be an investor to us. I guarantee you, those of you who are watching me right now, you've been banking with the same bank and they won't even give you no money for your business. You got a new idea, you go to them and they sit down, they say no, but you've been banking with them for years. So we only bank with banks that we know will become a silent investor, because number one, credit is a silent investor. It don't talk back. All right. When I'm ready to do a business deal and I need money, I'm able to leverage credit as an investor. All right. I ain't got to get on the phone and ask Tom, Pam, and nobody else. I'm able to do it myself by credit. It's a silent investor. And so we go to Navy Federal, because Navy Federal is one of the greatest banks. I love Navy Federal. And if you're not a Navy Federal member and you want to become a member, you can go on my website and get the Navy Federal up to $25,000 card strategy. And I have my member number on there, and you can get access to become a Navy Federal member. But let's get into it real quick. So if you want to turn credit to wealth, let's just say you have a slingshot. I'm just using this for an example. And you go to the bank. Let's say the slingshot is $20,000. And you go to Navy Federal, and Navy Federal gives you $25,000. All right. Let's say they give you $25,000 and the car is only $20,000. Now, what Navy Federal does, this is why I love working with a private bank instead of going directly through a lender. Because most of the time when you go to the car lot, they're going to run your credit report to all 100 lenders in their database. Because understand this, the car company just want to get you approved. They don't care if you approve for a 15% APR. No, you got to look at those small numbers. I'd rather go through a private institution. So let's just say I go through Navy Federal. Navy Federal gives me $25,000. Let's just say the car is only $20,000. I'm going to go, Navy Federal gives me the check. All right, they give me the check. I go to the company, I give them the check. They're going to give me, if it's a good company, they'll give you $5,000 back, because the car was only $20,000, right? For instance. Now, what about this? Let's just say I want to use this to turn this liability into an asset. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to say, hey, put my car on Turo. I'm going to rent my car out. Let's just say my car note for the month for getting this $25,000 auto loan is about $250 to $300 a month. All right, that's my monthly payment. But let's just say when I check and I look at the car, these cars are written out for this car I got, for example, is written out for $150 per day. stop y'all, per day. So let's just say if my card is written out 3 times in a month, I already paid for my card. It paid for itself. If I got a luxury vehicle that I really want to live in, watch this. I'm not even having to pay out of my pocket. I just use credit to fund my lifestyle, right? And let's say everything I make, I paid my car note or made enough of my car note. It is wealth. It's pocket cash. This turns into an asset. So I was going over this, y'all, and I apologize that it was silent. I'm so sorry. I was going over this way to understand that there are many ways that you can use credit to build wealth. Let's just say you found a property, a fix and flip property. It's about $10,000. It needs about $5,000 in work. Okay, you're gonna leverage your credit. Let's just say you have a business, Amex business card. No preset limit, right? No preset limit means it's not a limit on how much you can spend, but they're not saying that you have a black card. They're just saying that they haven't gave you a limit yet. So you pick up the phone and you call and say, hey, I found the house that's about $10,000. I need about $5,000 work. Okay, they're gonna say you can swipe your card for about $20,000. We're gonna cap $20,000. What I love about a business credit card is that it don't report on your personal credit. And some may ask me, how does this matter? Well, on your personal credit cards, when you start using your credit card, if you go anywhere over 10%, your credit score begins to drop. Right? But when you're using a business card, you can max out that card however much you want. It will not report to your personal credit. So this means if I want to go and buy a property for $20,000, I put $5,000 in renovations in it. I swipe my card, swipe my card, swipe my card. But I resell the property for about $55,000. Right? I'm gonna get that money back. I'm gonna go and pay my credit card back down at $25,000 I spent, and I'm gonna pocket $10,000, $15,000. That's another way you can turn credit into building wealth. Another way, the first way we talked about is the trade lines. If you on here and you have a credit card with good payment history, good limit, you are below 10, 15, 20% utilization, you can start charging people $500 to $1,000 to get on your credit card for 3 to 6 months and let them piggyback off your credit, y'all. It's real simple, but I'm telling you, it's 21st century wealth. And so one of the ways that you really want to do it, y'all, you want to put yourself in a position to win. Go to my website, BriannaAnderson.com. I got a new business reloaded book, Building Business Credit Reloaded. It has funding strategies. Your business needs to be funded. If you're a business owner on here, you should not be using your personal credit to fund your business. Y'all, I'm telling you, personal credit is for leisure, it's for betterment of your family, but business credit will take you to a whole nother level. And so let me ask you guys this: do anybody have any questions? It was really good the first time. The second time I speeded it up, so I do apologize that I'm silent. Does anybody have any questions? Yes, I do one-on-ones. You can go to my website, BriannaAnderson.com. I do one-on-ones. They're on my website as well. Let's see. Does anybody have any questions? All right. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys. I love y'all. So, listen, I got to go. I hope this was great for you guys. I hope I was able to give you four ways to build and turn your credit into wealth, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I've been telling people, it is no reason for us to be broke. We don't have to be broke another day in our lives. If you go to my website, I got so many courses, math classes, ebooks, study guides. I'm telling you, it's some power pack stuff that I have that I'm in the mentorship. Now, here's the thing: the mentorship if you want to be a part of the mentorship, where we go 4 extensive weeks, all right, 4 extensive weeks into really stepping into these industries, whether it is the rental car industry, trade line business, starting your own credit repair company, getting business funding, setting up your business properly. Most people that I talk to, y'all, I really understand that it's not that they have in a bad position. When they're applying for certain things, the application is done wrong. We put the wrong things on the application. Our business was really never set up for success anyway. There are a lot of businesses, and you can Google this information I'm about to say. There are a lot of restricted business types, all right? Restricted business types, meaning that your business, when you registered it, you made it understand that you registered your business as a bank's restricted business type. So it's not that you don't have the good credit or you're not doing the application right. It's that the way you registered your business was wrong. So the data system, listen, applications are ran by computers, not people. The system will automatically kick you out. All right. So if you're somebody on here, you say, I want to be a part of your mentorship, it's not cheap. All right. It's not cheap. It is $19.97, but that's for 4 weeks. All right. 4 weeks. If you are a business owner or you want to become a business owner. All right. If you say, you know what, I need to step into these industries, I give you access to the car rental masterclass. I give you access to my do-it-yourself credit repair where I walk you through. I do a personal consultation with you. I also help you build your business credit scores. If that's you, it is $19.97. Inbox me today. I'm only taking 10 people. It's 4 weeks starting September 1st. I'm only taking 10 people only because this is not something that we want to do a real quick thing on. We want to build it from the ground up successfully. We may have to go back and go to your LLC and change some stuff, change some words. I meet a lot of credit business owners. They can't get approved for business credit cards because you can't put the word credit in a credit company in your business name to the banks. If you go look at my business credit or you go pull, I go to the bank, I'm Ambassadors Group Financial. Ambassadors Credit Consultants, I do DBA under Ambassadors Group Financial. So some people, it's how you got it set up. All right. You need coaching, you need mentoring, definitely visit my website. Do you have to be a PG on credit cards and loans? Miss Trudy, that's a good question. Now, starting off, if you want the really good credit cards, there are some lenders, and I have a list of those too, like Divvy. There's some lenders that you don't have to be a PG on. But let's say, for instance, Amex. Most every company, you want an Amex card. All right. You want an Amex Business Gold, Checking, Platinum, Black. That should be your goal. Every business owner goal should have all type of Amex cards. Now, people don't want to be a PG sometimes because of their personal credit. So I tell people, get the personal credit right. There, you can go to the like you can go to different auto pay places, and you don't have to be a PG in certain places, but certain places you do. And if your credit is right, being a PG don't matter. Like, to me personally, all of my businesses are going to thrive because God put me here. So I don't have a problem being a PG on it because he gonna bless it anyway. So it's all about the mindset. Are DUN numbers mandatory with business credit? Now, there are two types of ways to build business credit. You have business credit cards, all right, and you have a business credit scores. Duns and Bradstreet goes by your business credit scores. So Dun and Brad is just another business bureau. All right, just like we got Equifax, TransUnion, Experian for our personal. Dun and Bradstreet is a business bureau, and I'm gonna tell you, most huge lenders, when you start talking about $100,000 in funding, 50,000, 25,000, they do go by Dun and Bradstreet because Dun and Bradstreet has an excellent history in reporting the right information. If you look at Experian and TransUnion, which are in Paydex with some other business bureaus, if you look at their history, they're always being sued because they're not really reporting information accurately. So Duns and Brad is a really good reputable company. So I suggest every business owner, that's step number one in all of my business guys, is to get you a business, a Duns and Brad's number. All right. But make sure when you set up your Duns and your business in Duns and Bradstreet, you set it up correctly under the right type of business, because again, some of us are setting our businesses up incorrectly, and it automatically is canceling us out from a lot of things. All right. So I gotta go, guys. Does anybody have any other questions? Let's see. Awesome. So yeah, visit my website, www.briannaanderson.com. If you need restoration personally, visit us at ambassadorscredit.com, www.ambassadorscredit.com, or inbox me. If you want to take a part in my mentorship, listen, 10 people, that's it. I guarantee you, if you go through my testimonials, if you go through my Facebook, you'll definitely see that I don't play when it comes to credit. I don't play when it comes to building business credit. If we do it right, you can get a last week. I got a guy approved 25,000, 20,000, 8,000 plus an Amex Business Gold card all at the same time. 3 minutes, all in the same inquiry. He didn't see more than one hard inquiry because of the strategy that I had. And remember, too many hard inquiries will also cancel you out. All right, y'all. I love y'all so much. I gotta go. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much for tuning in. I am Brianna Anderson, the Millennial Wealth Builder, the Solutionary, and I love to see you guys here. So shouts out to y'all. Thank y'all for staying, sharing. Thank you. Even though y'all didn't have no sound, y'all still stayed committed. So I love you guys. Share the broadcast, and I will see you next time.